This podcast is a production of Unfiltered Studios. If you would like to know more about joining Unfiltered Studios, please visit our website at unfpod.com for more information.
On May 31st, Universal Pictures invites you.
I will not stop until I've rid the world of every last one of you. I am the last one.
To hold on for this summer's hottest ride into the heart of adventure. Dennis Quaid, Sean Connery as Draco. Dragonheart. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday.
We mixed, we loaded it, we edited it.
Sometimes we get so deep into conversation that we have separate segments worthy of their own place in the sun.
Here is a reshuffled mini episode.
It's kind of funny how Dragonheart gets shat on a lot nowadays.
Not by me. I'm sorry.
I just was like, how can you not like Dennis Quaid with rock star looking hair and makeup? And it's so funny. I have encountered people who saw it late and they thought it was awful. And then there's other people who's like, I liked it as a kid, but don't like it now. And then I've encountered other guys like they saw it, but they just didn't remember it other than, wasn't Sean Connery a voice in that movie? But I would say, I kid you not, I would say Dragonheart, and like I'd get from relatives like Braveheart. I'm like, no, Dragonheart, the dragon movie, adventure film. I'll admit, between the battle scenes, it was definitely one of the first mainstream things I saw Dina Meyer in, and I don't think David Thewlis is good as the king, but in all fairness, the character's meant to be spoiled and unlikable, so there's some sloppiness. I would have liked a little more kind of just strengthening of the premise. So it's like, yeah, he just keeps the dragon for his own amusement, the evil king, but yeah, he gave out part of his heart. So you do have to pay close attention to the science behind it.
Sure, but I guess it didn't bother me that much.
Yeah, no, I never had an issue with it. And I see people shitting on the CGI. I'm like, no. You can't do that. You cannot do something in 96. It's not always going to age well. And you can make an argument about any CGI. I've seen people shit on anything. It doesn't matter how good it is. I've seen people talk shit about Star Wars and Lord of the Rings effects, even Friday the 13th. If they don't like it, if it hurts their eyes, they're going to talk shit about it. It can be the best CGI in the world, and it doesn't matter. But I will see people go, oh, it looks outdated. I'm like, well, that's just how it dated.
That's what they had at the time. I hate to break it to everybody, but when you act like they had everything that we have now, that's not what they had. And I'm sorry, but for all the movies y'all love, with the CG that you love so much, these films are the reason that the ones nowadays they managed to make it better, or at least try to make it better, I say.
And there is another connection. Yeah, there's two connections to Dragon Slayer. So it's like, yeah, once again, Phil Tippett's doing the practical effects, much like Jurassic Park's, for when the dragon's trying to swallow Dennis Quaid's knight character. It was like, yeah, that's an actual, dragon sculpt they're building for when he opens his mouth again, saying, oh, you're hurting my mouth. But yeah, Industrial Light and Magic did do the visual effects. And it's like, yeah, I don't know if they didn't have as much time or what have you, but I don't know. Like, it's dated, but it doesn't hurt my eyes. It's not to the point where I'm like, they didn't even try. I mean, it's telling a story. So,
more I could say for most films if I'm going directs, honestly.
And it is wild. They did have to actually scan Sean Connery's face into the system. There's a digital scan. So, still using similar processes that they had already used for the water snake in the abyss and the T-1000. So it's like, yeah, they were growing somewhat this side quest. But yeah, no, I actually have a lot of fun with the rest of the franchise. Not so much the second one. Robbie Benson's voice acting wasn't so great. But
I bothered to watch the sequel. So.
Yeah, the first sequel, it was like they had a Xena Warrior Princess crew, and it was just kind of whatever. It was very cheesy, but I actually had a lot of fun with, let's see how many there are again. Not like I can point them out, but I just have to have them in front of me. So it was just kind of wild how Universal, much like the Scorpion King, this would do sequels to it every few years, and they kept it up for a while. But yeah, so it's like, yeah, they would always like have there be a different dragon and change up the voice.
That makes sense.
So first one, the third one was the Sorcerer's Curse, and that was just kind of more of a fun Knight's Quest movie, and Ben Kingsley did the voice. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. And they were kind of earlier adventures, and man, when they go to town reusing that iconic theme song.
Oh, yeah, I always point that out with people. Like,
every other trailer would use that. Yep. Yep. It was cool. And then they did, Battle for the Heartland. And Patrick Stewart was the voice that time.
Yep.
Not making this up. Not pulling anyone's leg. And then they went with part 5, which was set in between 3 and 4, which was introducing an ice-breathing dragon played by Helena Bonham Carter. It kind of had a who's who of other British actors, but they were just kind of fun side Night Quest fantasy movies. Way better than they have any right to be. The budget was there. Universal often does do it, but so like if you like other Universal productions like their Shimmer's films, it's the same kind of deal. It's like, yeah, it's low budget, but they did not skip out on the effects and cast.
Well, give them credit there at least.
But yeah, Randy Edelman, did the first theme, and I was like, I would always recognize that. I'd be like, yeah, it's not James Newton Howard, is it? I was like, no, but it's similar. But I would see it used as kind of fanfare and other Universal scores.
And some trailers too, also.
Tons of trailers, and even produced by Raffaella, the De Laurentina's family producer. So definitely had a Conan the Barbarian, Cole the Conqueror kind of look, but it's a fun one whenever I see it on, and I don't know what it is. You know how it's going to end, but it's just very sad at the end.
It is.
I don't know why. And it's like, other people who find it predictable don't have any fun with it, but I guess I'm just a sucker for fantasy stuff, and I enjoy that it's not schlocky or a knockoff kind of movie.
I'm the same way. If they actually put the effort into it, that's what I would like to see, at least for that type of film.
I'm down, and it's so rare seeing Brian Thompson in another bad guy role, but another unusual one. For those who don't know, he's the alien bounty hunter from X-Files, the main serial killer in the Stallone junkie movies, Cobra, various Klingons in Star Trek.
Also, one of the vampires in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes, he is. He loves that makeup. He's the punk in the opening of the original Terminator. Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen him around.
So, they apparently scouted around in Spain just to get the look, and
I guess that makes sense for that, especially for that location.
Apparently, Gary Pollard did the first original dragon sculpture. The developers also approached Jim Henson's Creature Shop to create him for traditional means. So maybe you can make the argument that he's a Muppet. I'm kidding, of course.
Of course.
They couldn't convince them to stay within the budget and that he had enough dynamic movement. So, that's why they did a lot of CGI. But I like how the knight sent to kill the dragon decides to kind of pull a Han Solo and just like play them all for fools. Is like, hey, we're going to take some money and con these guys.
Yeah.
Fight back against the tyrant king I used to serve, who I am just now realizing is Hitler. Jerry Goldsmith was originally supposed to do the music score. Unfortunately, when the original director, I forget his name, somebody Johnson, was going to do it, he backed out, so Goldsmith left the project.
Well, that would make sense for the type of scores that he did.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So movie trailers, that main theme has been used in. It's been used at the Olympic Games. That makes sense. I had definitely heard at an Olympics game, but yeah.
That's true.
Movies it was used for were the 2004 adventure film Two Brothers, Mulan, Anna and the King, The Young Black Stallion, and 7 Years in Tibet.
Okay.
But I swear I've heard it used other places.
I've heard other trailers, but
apparently there was a hack and slash PlayStation video game. I never played it.
I haven't either.
It's a 2D game, so that's probably why. But
yeah.
Roger Ebert liked it.
I remember him liking that, which is kind of surprising considering he's usually not big on those type of films.
Yeah. Wasn't too robotic for him. So, won Best Fantasy Film for the Saturn Awards, won a Hollywood Film Award, and won an Online Film and Television Association for Best Voiceover Performance. And the rest is just nominations for Best Fantasy Film Effects. I know Rob Coleman, the main ILM effects supervisor, worked on it, so he's on Twitter. So maybe one of these days, I should ask him. I was like, I already know you guys working on the Star Wars prequels and doing some other Rhythm and Hues stuff, plenty of other stuff, including Captain Power, Signs, Men in Black, and The Mouth of Madness. But it's like, yeah, I should totally ask him. It's like, what was it like working on Dragonheart? Supervising character animator is like, that's not easy, having all these people pitch in and create a character.
Yeah.
I think it's a product of its time, but it's also just, I don't know. I don't think the script is that weak. Is it crystal proof? No. But if you just want to see another just kind of fun spectacle, you'll definitely get it there.
Like I said, that's sometimes what you ask for.
That's really
You're not asking for it to be like that deep.
Sometimes it doesn't need to be that deep.
We'll return after these messages.
Folks, Howsack here. We got a 90-minute weekly Shack Stop. It's growing all over the world. Find it at 2 p.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Mondays, then 3 p.m. on Wednesdays, then 7 p.m. on Thursdays. You can catch it on many more radio stations, 99.9 KERB, 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern on Mondays. Then catch the encore on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern. Then catch it Wednesday mornings at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central on 107.7 K-Twins. Then hang out with us Wednesday afternoons on MXTR and House Shack Radio, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Then Thursday, get up bright and early with us on 95.7 Web Radio at 6 a.m. Pacific Time, 9 a.m. Eastern. Of course, we've got your Friday covered as well. 12 p.m. Eastern Time on MXTR FM and 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Central, 107.7 K-Twins. Find everything on HowShack.com.
HowShack. Do you ever find yourself thinking about who would win in a fight between Goku and Superman? Hi, I'm James Gavsey, and on the Who Would Win show, me and my co-host Ray ignore anything important happening in the outside world and debate fictional battles between characters from comics, movies, and video games.
We got a new show every week, and almost always am I the winner.
Yeah, not true, Ray.
In the past, we've discussed such matches as Captain America versus Darth Vader, Solid Snake versus the Iron Giant, classic matchups like RoboCop versus Terminator, and even the Muppets versus Sesame Street.
That one was crazy. So if you're a fan of geek culture and love a spirited debate, check out the Who Would Win show wherever you get your podcasts, or check us out at whowouldwinshow.com.
Follow us on the web on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The podcast is available on Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor, Apple, and anywhere else podcasts are available. Feel free to review our show and leave comments on any of those sites. Thanks a million for listening.
It's a jacked up review show.